if black holes are souls, according to this book by Mike Hockney, and if black holes are computers, according to Scientific American magazine, and if black holes have quantum aspects to them as some kind of quantum computing devices, then does this mean that black holes are some kind of computerized quantum gods that rule the universe? Especially when we consider that black holes are the primary hands out in the cosmos that shaped the universe into its present form. As some kind of intelligently designed universe, perhaps, that specifically was and is a computer-aided design masterpiece of technology that is still in the process of being manufactured by its own giant black hole components, as some kind of manufactured artificially intelligent universe that is using the computer-based technologies and methods that you see flashing by on your screen, which include a computer-aided manufactured universe, which could include an artificially intelligent manufacturing process in our manufactured and artificially intelligent universe, according to these publications. Also consider that the universe appears to be a manufactured intelligent machine that is manufacturing the entire universe as a whole, as well as the individual bits and pieces of the universe, including the planets like the Earth and its neighbors, as well as life forms that inhabit these planets and even moons of the universe that might be inhabited. It could also be said that the universe is a cosmic machine that is simultaneously manufacturing and utilizing machine vision technology, including cameras and sensors, as well as lighting technologies that externally and internally mirror the structure and dynamics of the planets and suns in ways that will become apparent if you have the attention span to continue watching this video, while also paying attention to the details in these comparisons of machine vision technologies with bits and pieces of the universe. The stars and planets and moons are technology is the point I am trying to make, including technology that has to do with machine vision systems. Because most machine vision systems require lighting of some kind, consider our Earth to be a machine here, with our sun falling into place here as the lighting, with the same being said of the other suns. The suns at large are even colored like machine vision lights, in addition to being internally structured like what are called light-emitting diodes of the type used in machine vision and manufacturing systems. The chemical compositions of all these technologies are in part made of silicon metals and their respective oxides that make up the chemical compositions of the stars, planets, and moons. Now let us consider how color and vision have everything to do with each other, as we consider that the planets in our solar system have their own unique colors, the significance of which we will examine shortly after we compare these basic examples of machine vision systems to the relationship between the Sun, the Earth, and a couple of its neighbors. Also consider that the colors of the solar system and the types and colors of planets therein correlate to the types of color sensors, with the planets and even the moons that are always hovering around us perhaps being color sensors and cameras of some kind that are picking up our aura and chakra color spectras and or the color spectra of the stars, for reasons that I will not elaborate on in this video, with black holes also playing their technological roles here, perhaps as computers merged with cameras, whereby the electrically charged black holes appear to be serving as the equivalent of charged couple device, night vision, and other types of cameras. With these black eyes being added here in order to bolster my argument that black holes and other heavenly bodies are technology. Now let us look at the dynamics and structure of black holes compared to the dynamics and structure of the human eye, as well as to cameras, with the similarities being obvious, not just structurally, but because they all take in light waves. It could also be said that the moons, like Earth's moon, is some kind of charged couple device camera or lens or something. Bearing in mind the moon is charged, as it always hovers over the Earth and perhaps picking up information on Earth's life forms. With these eyes of insects and animals also being colored and structured like the moon, as well as the planets. And with us bearing in mind that certain colors of lenses and eyes of cameras and insects and animals, respectively, have everything to do with daytime and nighttime vision. The latter of which includes infrared vision. And what I have noticed in my research is how the eye colors of nocturnal and underwater creatures generally are the same color as the planets that are farthest away from the light of the sun, aka the gas giant outer planets of Neptune, Uranus, Jupiter, and Saturn. The eye colors of largely daytime creatures are more or less the same as the colors of the inner planets, which are closest to the sun and its light radiation. I may be wrong, but this is the impression I got when I was doing my research. And with me not lingering on the rest of these color comparisons that I included just for fun, with the colors of the inner and outer planets matching the colors of these eyes and digital camera chips and lens filters and sensors and so forth that are flashing by on your screen. These technologies are dedicated to what is called hyperspectral and multispectral color sensing and imaging and so forth, with us just not noticing the pretty colors in these comparisons, but also the similarities and sequences and patterns of these colors in these comparisons, especially the true and false color images of Jupiter and its perpetual patterns of the perpetual atmospheric and electromagnetic storms that mirror the pixel structures in these color sensor and imaging devices and so forth, in addition to more or less mirroring what is called the eye ommatidia of insects. Although these planets don't have what are called eye cones, the chaotic texturing of the storms on these planets might nonetheless be the equivalent of swirling and chaotic eye facets merged with digital chip pixels that dominate the surface of the gas giant planets and that are modeled after the biological eye. The technology we are dealing with here, perhaps, is so sophisticated that we don't even recognize it as technology. And even if we did believe the universe was technology, it probably could never be scientifically proven, thereby rendering this belief nothing more than a leap of faith to rival religious faith. Although I don't necessarily believe that the planets are eyes of some kind, I suspect that they are some kind of optical photonic imaging device, especially with regard to the outer gas giant planets and the coloring and patterning on their surfaces. As I wrap up this video by saying that if you want the concepts I have presented to you in this video placed into a more refined context, then you can click any links I might have remembered to include. And if you like this video, subscribe and hit the like and share notification buttons.